Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another unboxing. My name is Daanesh, this is Dan Talks, and today we are unboxing the Huawei Nova 12S. So let's get right to it, shall we? All right, so first and foremost, we have the box itself, that nice Huawei packaging that has been around forever. Now, okay, inside the box we have the phone. We'll come back to this in a second. We have no case and apparently no SIM ejector tool, but I'm going to guess that's a mistake considering the unit. This is a 66-watt charger over here, and this is a Type-C to Type-A cable. Now, I don't know why we're still getting Type-C to Type-A cables, but that's what it is, right? Now, here with the phone, we have this gorgeous back. Damn. Look at that. That is so nice looking. And it has a bit of texture, which you can feel as well. Super slim, just 6.8 millimeters thin. That's really nice. You've got the power button here and the volume rockers, no buttons here, and the SIM eject tool on the bottom, charging port, speaker, and speaker on top as well. Nice. Look at this. This is really nice. I like the little accent on the charger, that little red. That's nice, but I think that's only there on the white version. But this is really nice. This is similar to what we saw in the P60, which was the Rococo Pearl version. So this is pretty similar to that. Before we go any further, please do support my small little channel. I do struggle a lot with trying to make long form YouTube videos. For now, this is the best I can do in my little setup. So please do support with a like, a thumbs up, or even just a comment with feedback for me so I can improve the channel for you guys. On the back here, we've also got the 50 megapixel camera. It is a dual camera, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is a dual camera. And on the front, we've got a 60 megapixel camera, which we'll check out in just a bit. Few other things to know about the phone are the fact that it has a 4500 milliamp battery inside this slim body. Now, I haven't set up a Huawei phone in quite a while, especially since it moved away from Google. So let's do this process together and see how it goes. First and foremost, we have this. We set it up, United Arab Emirates. Okay, so after you go through your Wi-Fi or network settings, then you come to Fingerprint ID. Let's just put in a random password for now. Anyway, all right, next. And let's see how good the fingerprint sensor is. Not bad at all. You've also got Face ID, but I never really suggest that in the case of such phones which don't have the Face ID like an iPhone, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. Then we've got a Huawei ID. I'm not sure if I have one, but let me give this a shot. All right, so finally figured that one out. I did have an ID, so let's carry on. So add number and stuff like that, it's all good. Fine, take my ads, do what you want. Enhance services, no thanks. Later. But here we finally go. EMUI 14 is what's on this Nova 12S, and here we have it. Now just look at the amount of apps that this phone already has. It's unbelievable. But listen, I also understand why this is happening, right? Because at the end of the day, they have to show you that, well, they have the app. So like, let's see what all is pre-installed, right? Okay, so first and foremost, on the social side, there's automatic links to download all of these. So let's say Instagram, and then you can see this, it says run Instagram on GBox because obviously it cannot run any other way. You've got Gmail, you've got Twitter. What else do we have here? Let's see, in entertainment, we've got YouTube. We've got that as well. Google Photos, TikTok Lite is there for some reason. Now, if you're someone who is watching this in the UAE, this little bit is for you. So we've got Noon Shopping, Splash, Centerpoint, all that already, not preloaded, but already ready. You've got Google Maps as well, which works on it. And then, of course, you've got the Huawei App Gallery, which has been growing at an exponential pace. So we'll skip that. And you've got a whole bunch of apps over here. We can update this later. You've got TikTok as well, which is directly on the phone. But let's log in and see what, let's say, Instagram looks like. All right, so as soon as we click on Instagram, the first thing you have to do is update GBox. So while this updates, GBox is basically an app that you kind of need to run, which reroutes everything that you want off Google. That's what GBox basically is. Instagram is technically not an app that's officially available on the app gallery, so they reroute the whole thing through GBox. So let's just go back and see if that is sorted. And there we have it. Now, if you notice, the notification here is for GBox. So everything is basically working through that. The first startup needs to initialize Google services. Please wait a moment. So this is something that you're going to face only the first time, and things should run pretty smoothly after that. But this is basically what you have to deal with if you get a Huawei phone in a world where everything kind of works through or with Google. All right, while I was getting Insta sorted, I got a few more sorted, so let's check those out. Now, obviously here in the main screen, you've got all the Huawei apps which should work perfectly fine, including Petal Maps and Huawei App Gallery and stuff like that. It's here where I popped a few Google apps. Now all these run through GBox, as you can see. So every time I use one of the apps for the first time, they'll come into the installed app section. So for example, let's take the Google app. The YouTube app. Now I had already set that up earlier. So it is basically now going to do its first initial setup and set up my account and begin working over here. Similarly, TikTok obviously has no problems whatsoever. It is an app that is available natively on it, so that shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. I've also logged into Instagram over here. That is my logged in account, and everything is working fine. You've got your posts, you've got reels, you've got everything working out over there. Then there's, of course, Gmail. Gmail also not a problem at all. So typically speaking, if you want to use Google, it really shouldn't be that big a problem for you. There's just a bit of like a wiggle room that needs the GBox and this and that, but I'm sure you can find your way around it. The other thing I want to talk about was the camera, but funny enough, not this 50 megapixel camera on the back. I actually wanted to talk about this 60 megapixel camera on top here. That's the one I wanted to discuss. Now I've taken a few shots already and the selfies have come out really nice. I'll obviously be showing them on the screen over here for y'all to see, but this one, for example, there's some nice detail on my skin. There's some nice detail in my hair. On the overall, I think it takes a really nice shot. I took one in, now there's obviously lengths. So this is the 0.8, or the ultra wide mode is the 0.8 and this is 1x. So all those are there as well. Really, really nice. So if you're a person who takes a lot of selfies, I think you'd enjoy this phone. Now, if you are based in the UAE, there are two things I need you to know. One, this phone only comes with 4G, and we all know the reason for that. The second thing I want you to know is that the price of the phone is 1,599 dirhams with gifts worth 649. If you're not here based in the US, the pricing will have conversions for a few countries along with it on my sites. So what do you guys think about this Huawei Nova 12S? If you have any questions, I'd love to make a second video answering them. So please do let me know what those questions are. Do you want to know how it kind of works in a world without Google? What exactly would you like to know? Do you want to know how long the battery runs? Whatever you have in mind, ask me. But most importantly, don't forget to support the channel, follow, like, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.